Okay, well today I'm going to do something a little bit different. On my voyage to the Azores, my chart plotter packed up. That chart plotter was a homemade effort which consisted of a Raspberry Pi and the OpenCPN free chart system. OpenCPN works really well, but the Raspberry Pi packed up. I'm not quite sure why, but I think when I looked into the SD card, it was corrupt, and I'd read various things that were warning me that this is going to happen, so I wasn't completely surprised when it did. So I am now going to abandon the Raspberry Pi as a primary chart plotter, which I think is wise. Instead, I'm going to use a rugged tablet. Now these are incredibly cheap now, and I've bought one, a Chinese one, for under £200. And it's rugged. Apparently you can throw it on the ground, you can put it underwater up to 2 meters or so, and I've already installed on it Navionics and OpenCPN with the charts. Getting the charts onto it was a bit of a headache, but now I'm on the boat, and my plan is to install a Wi-Fi adapter onto the AIS, because it's quite important, I think, to be able to see what shipping is around. So I'm going to have a go. I've bought a little Wi-Fi adapter which is here somewhere. Here we go. I saw this on online, and I thought, oh, that looks good, and here it is. It's a simple little thing. Now obviously it's a bit like the menus at the Little Chef. I thought it was quite a big thing. It's actually about the size of a Christmas postage stamp, but that's fine as far as I'm concerned, because it doesn't take up too much space. They do say keep it dry. Well, that's very difficult on a Contessa 26, but I have got a spot pretty close to the other electrical stuff, which seems to have been dry through 5,000 miles of very varied weather. So I'm gonna bolt this chap onto the bulkhead, connect it up to the AIS transponder, and we'll see if we can get it working, and see if we can display some AIS data on my tablet and on my phone as well. The great thing, once you've got Wi-Fi, of course, is that you can see this on any device which has Wi-Fi on it. So great. Okay, going to get stuck in. This is my AIS transponder. It's really good, actually. It's made in Britain, and they're not paying me anything. I didn't get given it, but it's great. So now I think I'm going to find a spot down amongst the stuff here for this tiny little Wi-Fi unit. So I'll get that bolted up, and here are the cables that are sending the NMEA out from the AIS. So let's see if we can hitch those up together and get it all working. There we are. That's got the positive and the negative connected up, and now all I need to do is to connect the NMEA. Now my chart plotter has two connections for NMEA, out plus and out minus, so I think I'm going to try it just with the out plus and see whether leaving the minus floating will do the trick. I suspect it might. Okay, so we're all connected up, positive, negative, and I've put the hot side of the NMEA connected on with a liberal amount of cable. Now here comes the moment of truth. When we turn it on, is it a flash? No, in my luck. I'm going to switch it on now. Oh, we've got a. I say that looks vaguely promising. 12-volt light working away there, so power supply, and the green light flashing, that signifies it's receiving information. So I'm getting quite excited. Next thing to do is to start up the jolly tablet and see if we can pick that up. Okay, come on. So now finally, when all else fails, read the instructions. Here they are. And it says, connect the NMEA or serial data minus to the ground connection. Okay, so before we go on with that, I will do that. So that's just a matter of running another little cable into the ground thing there. So, yep, hold on, I'll be right back. Now we have all the cables connected, the ground and the negative of the NMEA, positive, and now it says here that NMEA minus is orange, turquoise is orange, brown. Okay, trying to work it out. It's all a bit of much for the small brain, you know. I'm using these little soldering connectors, which also give you a very good waterproof seal and a clamp onto the wires. So these are great. You just put the wire into each end and then you warm it up carefully without setting fire to the boat, and it shrinks onto, and with care you can just melt the solder in the middle, and there you are. You've got a soldered joint in seconds, which is waterproof and pretty cool. So yeah, that's modern technology working nicely for us, isn't it? Okay, so we've managed to find the Wi-Fi here, and we've connected it. It says can't provide internet. Well, that's fine, that's what I was expecting. So now what do we do next? Use your browser, connect to the correct IP address. Okay, get a browser up. 192.168.4.1. Go. Yes! Haha! I am connected to the brute. So what do I need to do here? UDP mode, TCP mode. Is there anything we need to change on this? Baud rate, that's okay. Transmit power. High, let's leave it on high and see how that goes. Obviously it's working, isn't it? Alright. Oh yes, here we are. Here's a little green trampoline, and here, this yellow peril here, and a green thing. Yes, we're getting some AIS data on here now. That is cool. Let's zoom out, see if there's any more ships around. There's quite a few transmitting here. Look, we've now got 1, 2, 3, 4 ships in the immediate Cardiff Bay. There are, well, 5 now. Now we've got 6. They're popping up all over the place. So, oh gosh, yes, I'm very pleased with this. This is working absolutely a treat. And the great thing with this is that you can take it outside, even in the rain. There's something right out there in the something that is restricted in its ability to manoeuvre down there, out by Culver Sand. Splendid. How happy I am. Anyway, as I was saying, you can take this outside, use it by the helm. It doesn't matter if it gets wet. You can take it in the heads if you need to. You can have a look at it when you're in bed. So yeah, dead happy. I'll tell you what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a look, see if I can get it working on my phone. I've got Navionics on my phone, and you're supposed to be able to get this overlaid on Navionics. Only problem with the Navionics is that it only works while you have an active subscription, and that's about 35 quid a year or something. But OpenCPN, as you can see here, I've got free charts on here, and I have nothing to pay for. The AIS is all coming on, it's all open source, so dead chuffed with that. Yeah, here we are. It's on Navionics. Very easy, yeah, indeed, actually. All you need to do is to log on to the Yakka Wi-Fi and then go into your menu and check AIS settings, turn them on, display AIS targets, and then set your preferences. And hang on, let's get rid of that now. I have to see, so it's map options, AIS settings. Okay, right, there we are. Right, let's close that. And there we are, as you can see. You just put your Navionics crosshairs over the top and ask it a question. And you find Cardiff Harbour 3. Click on that, tells you what it is. Port tender. Half a mile away. Quite a few details on it. Okay, so there we are. What a fabulous little thing. Now that AIS to Wi-Fi expander costs about £70, I think. Now compared to the cost of the big dedicated pluses, this is brilliant, isn't it? Because we've now got this on any device really. Any device which is can run Navionics or OpenCPN or probably other things as well. As long as it's on the boat, they can pick up the AIS signals and display them on a chart. I can't wait to go somewhere.
To be smarter than a whore and a wait. Santi, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance the polka? Yes, away. Santi, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance the polka?